Sereny, Damon and Peter Roach from the Dartmouth Steam Railway and Riverboat Company talk about the history of the Paignton Picture House in relation to the Steam Railway Company.
I'm Sereny Damon, and my job role here at the Dartmouth Steam Railway is sales and marketing, and I've been here since 1992.
Hello, my name's Peter Roach. I have been employed with the company now for 45 years full-time, but I've been involved with the railway for 50 years. Paignton Picture House, it's always been a prominent feature of Paignton. Allegedly, the oldest purpose-built cinema in the country. Privately owned, it never belonged to sort of Odeon, Rank or anybody like that. It was privately owned, and it was a favourite of Agatha Christie. It's again rumoured that she had a favourite seat. She always sat in the favourite seat, and from memory, it's in the circle. It's third in, but I can't remember which row. But obviously, cinema. It was supplied with films, new films. I think they were every Thursday that the new release came out, and all the blockbusters, they had them all here. And certainly early part of the century through the war into the 50s, I would imagine all of the films would have been delivered by rail. They came from central distribution point, just the same as all the newspapers every day came down by rail. And it's only latterly, as road transport took over, as it is today, that they would have then been transferred by road. But amazing place. It's operated until 1999 when this company bought it with the intention of repurposing the building to offices for the company, booking hall facilities on the road, retail and cafe facilities in the auditorium, and in the circle area, an area dedicated to the history of the building. The interior of the building is still in the Art Deco style, which as a cinema was either poorly lit or not lit at all as the films were showing. So very, very few people actually appreciated the decoration in the building, and so our intentions were to light it and let people appreciate the architecture. Unfortunately, very soon after we bought it, there was a listing put on it, which meant it had to stay as a cinema, which meant that it was of little use to us. The use as a cinema was failing, with a new multiplex cinema opening on the seafront. And so unfortunately, the building did stand empty many, many years. It survived incredibly well, although obviously it has suffered. But fortunately, there is now an owning group with funding to restore the building back to its former glory. They have already managed to rejuvenate the front of the building to its original glory, and hopefully they will soon work through the auditorium and once again reopen it to the public.
So the Paignton Picture House, that used to be under our ownership. It's now been taken on by a group of enthusiasts. I haven't actually been inside that picture house for many years, but back in the day, when we were running our Santa specials in December, we would actually go into that cinema first to show a wonderful little Christmas cartoon for about 30 minutes. And then everybody would then leave the picture house and then on board our Santa specials, where we would then meet Father Christmas and have a little entertainment on board the train. But that was, part of our offerings that we used to do in the early 90s.